Street Chess motherfucking podcast. Make some noise!
He's a legendary Queens rapper.
Hey, Segreed, it's your boy N.O.R.E.
He's a Miami hip-hop pioneer.
What up, is DJ EFN?
Together, they drink it up with some of the biggest players,
you know what I mean?
in the most professional, unprofessional podcast, and your number one source for drunk facts.
Street Chess motherfucking podcast, where every day is New Year's Eve.
It's time for Drink Champs. Drink up, motherfucker.
Right, there's a site. There's a site. No, I'm saying pull it up. Pull it up.
Wait, quotes? Maybe base quotes?
No, I'm saying there's lines. I'm saying that you love from him that he didn't write.
Hold up, Doc.
Who are we talking about?
Hold up.
He's not saying somebody ghost.
Hold up.
He's not saying ghost.
Okay, so look.
Ghost written.
Let's do this.
Listen to what he's saying.
Let's do this. Rapper.
Manager.
Producer.
Yes.
What's the criteria
There is
for
none.
the greatest rapper of all
There is
time?
none.
You gotta write your shit.
There is none.
You gotta write your shit. Everything 360 degrees gotta be authentically you.
There's rapper and there's MC.
Right.
I think there's a difference.
What's the criteria for greatest MC?
The pin game.
Describe the pin game.
The pin game
means
Rakim.
Nas.
Rakim's the prototype. Nas.
Let's see.
Scarface. Beans.
Scarface is one.
There's so many. There's a lot.
There's so many.
There's a lot of people get overlooked. Andre 3000. Ras Kass.
How do we not know somebody else? How do we not know somebody else gave them an idea? How do we not know somebody else gave them an idea? So what's the criteria? With no ideas, no input. How do we know that? Nobody gave you an idea. Nobody gave you an idea. Nobody said, yo, son, you say this.
Watch it.
So what's the criteria?
Here you go. Tell me. I'm saying to you, everybody's inspired by something.
Exactly. I was just about to say.
Right?
So
Life
what's
inspired
the criteria?
Okay, again, I'm saying, guess what? I'm able to look at you, and guess what? I'm painting a painting. I'm saying that don't mean I'm saying I'm not the most amazing painter because I look at you and I'm inspired by what you got. Period. I'm saying that I still got to do the work. I still got to do the work, but I'm saying I'm inspired by what your life is. Again, that you're able to pin it.
Right.
That you're able to pin it.
Even if you may not.
Even if somebody gave an idea?
No, it don't matter. I'm saying you got to pin it.
Life is an idea. In the studio, so let me share one thing.
Right.
I used to be in the studio with Dr. Dre, 2000. Eminem is just now coming around. No, this is before M. And one day Dre said, you know what's funny about you? He said, I didn't know this about myself. He said, you fucking, all your conversations, and within an hour or 2 hours we hanging out, you hear a beat, and then you write about everything that we just talked about. I was like, I didn't even know I do that. He's like, you an ill nigga. Like, you soak up.
You absorb it.
I'm absorbing. So of course I do. D-Dot's gonna say some funny shit.
That's what I do.
D-Dot's gonna say some funny shit. I'll be like, that's a bar.
But everybody.
That's what I do.
Yeah. That's what you do.
I go to the barbershop and I go, yo, what y'all think about this shit that happened in the news today? And I sit back and look
at Cole.
Yeah.
Look at Kobe. Kobe's whole get down is Michael Jordan. But he had to do the work.
That's what all creative people do.
Based on what you said.
Look at me, I'm doing
all
right
the
now.
lyricists we know. I'm talking about super lyricists we know. From yourself to whoever you consider, because everybody's top 10 is different. What I'm asking is, if you can literally tell me that you can create a criteria.
You can't get something from nothing.
No, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. If you could create a criteria that all of these guys would be able to fit into, and then you can judge them from that. So, for example, I don't know who your top 5 is. I don't know who everybody's top 5 is.
I don't got a top 5.
I'm saying top 20. I'm saying you got a top 20.
You gotta have a top 5. You got a top 20.
Right.
I can't have 5 because some niggas is dead.
But see, that's my point. That's my point.
Are you just throwing 20?
I'm going to tell you why. Because
no, I'm saying, are you throwing 20 rappers on the table? You throwing them 1 through 20?
Oh no, I won't.
No, that won't be in any order. In no order.
I'm saying if the criteria is 3 things, let's just do 3 things.
Lyrics, originality, delivery.
Stage presence, the delivery on stage. Because the MC.
Delivery means
absolutely not.
What's the criteria?
Rakim is the most boringest rapper, and that's my man to death. But come on.
He's not boring.
He's boring.
He's not boring to me.
He's boring.
What's your criteria?
Not boring.
He's not boring to you.
He's not boring.
What's your criteria?
I'm telling you why he's not boring. Nobody know why he's not boring. Because when he listens to him, you see it.
When you see it. When he grabbed that mic and that voice.
What I'm saying to you, this is my man. Rakim is my man to death.
Yes.
But he never took the time to create a stage show.
We talking about
a stage show. No, I'm saying how y'all break that down. Now we gotta be performance. Stage show. Break up your mind. That's what I'm saying. Put on the show. Now you said, he don't have to put on the show. He can do it this way.
Kaboom said it was a voice. Kaboom got the voice, bro.
If you want to go greatest performer, then you gotta get it at the hammer.
Right. Exactly.
Wait. I think if we accomplish anything, we've actually accomplished nothing.
Yeah.
And art is subjective.
Exactly.
And that's
I said, what's the criteria? What's the criteria?
We established that we cannot because each person has their own criteria.
Okay, let's go. Let's do this.
The greatest gotta ride his ride.
Let's do this. Lyrically, go.
Ooh, what?
Lyrically, just one criteria. Lyrically,
I don't understand what you're saying.
who's the best lyricist? Go.
Oh, mine's is Melly Mel. Period.
For me,
Yeah.
it's Jay-Z.
Go ahead, Hass.
Nas.
Karis won.
For me, it was Big L.
Nas.
Tone.
Somebody's moaning.
I hear moaning and all that.
I'm gonna say Nas.
So Nas, that's
So it's
three
all
Nas.
subjective. It's all subjective. It's about where you are in your life. You know what I mean? For me,
See, the thing
I'm saying you
about,
gotta say,
let me
I've
tell you
been
something. Let me tell you something. And I apologize. And I love you guys. Everybody, I loved every speech that you guys spoke about.
It's a big butt.
It's a super butt. It's a super butt. And the thing about it is, right? It's like I could never live your life. Either. Meaning I could never produce. Like I could see music, I could hear it, but I could never press. I could never press a button.
But I ain't producing. Press a button.
But what I'm saying, you know what I'm trying to say. I can hear comedy.
I got you.
I can see it, but I can never actually perform.
Richard Pryor got shit written for him, by the way. He's considered the greatest.
He is
how to produce.
But he got jokes written for him. He got jokes written for him. Is that not a fact? Come on. It's either yes or no.
It's a fact.
He's the greatest. But he's considered the greatest. How you gonna do that in comedy? Richard Pryor is the greatest and has shit written for him. And you consider him the greatest.
He goes on stage and performs. He comes on stage and somebody goes, yo, when you said that, you could have said this. When you said
Get the fuck out of here, Tony. You know that's not real. He got jokes handed to him. Nigga, say it like this. This is how I wrote it. Say it like that.
But listen.
Come on, Tony. Of course he's not.
Wait, Doc.
He's the greatest.
Hip-hop is the only art form. Hip-hop is the only art form isolated to, I'm talking about real.
You see?
Keep it real. That's the only one.
That's not a fact.
It's a fact.
That is a fact.
It's a fact.
That is a fact.
Okay, wait.
He wanted to be Will Smith. He just said we don't consider Will Smith real in hip hop.
No, he didn't say that.
Never say that.
No. He said he wanted to be commercial, right? He wanted to go that route. How did we think about that? How did we think about that?
He wanted to be commercial, but he shot a nigga.
How did we think about Will Smith? How did we think about Will Smith?
Yeah. But me,
The hood. How did the hood think about Will Smith?
I'm telling you because I was winning. I'm telling you.
I'm from a different place. I'm from a different place.
I'm telling you because I was winning.
Will Smith we didn't put him in our top 5, did we?
No, some
we
people
didn't think of him in our top 10.
Some people did.
We didn't think of him in our top 20.
Some people did.
Yeah.
Some people did. Eminem.
Will Smith in your top 5.
Top 20 right now.
Eminem. Okay.
Absolutely not.
Eminem said the only reason why he rapped was
Let's keep
because
it
of
100.
Eminem told me and Jeff and Will to his face the only reason why he even rapped was because of Will.
That still don't make Will.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying.
Will made him realize that you don't have to be from the fucking hood to be able to do this. This is an art form.
But he was from the hood.
Another thing too. On record, there's battles that Will's battle. He hasn't lost a battle yet. I'm talking about on record. Okay, so let that be known. Let that be known. And the battles he had, I'm talking about memorable, historical, legendary battles. And guess what? He's won all of them.
He's ill.
Saying Will Smith will take Ras Kass down.
Listen to me. On record, I'm talking about never lost a battle.
Okay,
check the record.
so Charlie Mack, I just wanted to say this.
Yes, sir.
This is the analogy I'm gonna give you, D-Dot.
Please.
So, if we're going to a basketball game and I buy a shoe and it's called Air Jordan, right?
If you go to a basketball game and you buy a shoe to go to basketball, that's real. I mean, I just count your money.
I'm just trying to,
because you go to the basketball game, you just buy your shoes.
So I wanted to. I like Michael Jordan. I buy these Jordans. Right. But if Jordan was on the court and then a little nigga from Tokyo jumped out his back and did all the dunks, I don't want the Jordans no more. That's what rap is.
Right.
If I find out there's 7 little niggas hopping out of your back,
if you find out, is the key word. If you find out is the key word. You know who you should have on here, N.O.R.E? Source money.
Hold on.
Source money to put all this talk.
That's what we doing now. Let me say something. Please.
Shut all this shit down.
Don't we doing right now? We showing our age. We showing our age.
That's good.
Because in this, the age. Listen.
So I was gonna tell the truth.
In the age that we are, if we heard a nigga didn't really write the lyrics he wrote, we would be fucking blown away. If we heard LL didn't write, Let me get this.
Come on, we gonna go there.
My nigga, from around the corner, let me get this. If you heard that a nigga you really respected in our age.
Oh, now you gotta really respect him.
In our age.
You gotta really respect him. Now you gotta put him out of the You gotta really respect him.
Let me get this. In our age. Son,
lyrical assassins.
Listen, Tony talk. In our age, if we heard a nigga didn't really write what he wrote, what he said,
I'd be devastated.
We'd be blown away. But in this day and age, you hear Drake didn't write something. You're like, what else? You hear Rick Ross didn't write something. Well, he was really a cop, but he saw a drug dealer. Niggas like, whatever. We in a different age.
You're right. Let me tell you why.
We are different.
The first time we ever heard about somebody not writing it was, I'm saying, really on a national level was Drake, and everybody was stunned.
Because we were just saying.
That's not the truth. That's far from the truth.
But I'm saying,
if you ask Khalil from Houdini, he wrote everything for his partner. He wrote everything for his partner.
But nobody's arguing.
I can do it.
But nobody's arguing.
When niggas start follow niggas.
Nobody's arguing that Jalil was the greatest rapper of all time.
Jalil who?
You said Jalil Houdini. Nobody's arguing that
But he's still paid out.
But nobody's arguing that he's the greatest rapper.
They are. But they were.
Who the fuck is they?
Houdini wasn't a great group.
Yes.
Nobody's arguing they're the best of all time.
I'm just saying.
Listen, nobody's arguing that MC Light is the greatest of all time.
Writing has been going on since 1970.
But we're not arguing that they're the greatest of all time.
The first record that we loved.
Actually, no, you're correct. Let me tell you why. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Watch this.
But nobody's arguing that.
Kaz wrote Big Bad Hank's lyrics on Rap.
But nobody's arguing that he was the greatest of all time.
Who, Grandmaster Kaz?
Yeah.
Who's his name?
He's not the greatest, but he's in my top 20. He's in my top 20. He's in my top 20. He's the logo of why we do this.
But nobody said his name just now.
No, we didn't say a lot of people's names just now. DMC from Run DMC changed his name to DMC because of GMC. GMC is the logo for every rapper. He still looks like this to this day.
And still can go.
LL Will
nobody
Smith,
said his name just now.
He dedicated Cool G Rap. If you ask Kumo D. Grandmaster Kaz, you're not gonna do this with D-Dot on the N.O.R.E.
didn't
show.
say his name
I'm
just
gonna
now.
be on
You had the platform to say his name, you didn't say it.
I am Brooklyn hip hop in this piece right
Nigga, I'm from around the corner from you, nigga.
I know, nigga.
I'm from around the corner.
I'm from Bay Ridge, Ralph and Howard, Fenimore to you.
Decatur, Howard, Saratoga. The nigga went to high school with my brother Andre.
Listen.
But you didn't say his name just now.
And all these don't apply.
No, I'm
because
saying.
I can tell you every era had wolf rings. Every era had wolf rings.
What's the rule? This is why it's the greatest barbershop argument ever. Because there are no rules and there's no criteria. And there's never going to be a fucking answer.
I think in terms of lyricists, you have to pin your rap. Everything else is questionable.
Everything else is relative, like you said.
Everything else is relevant. Again, lyrics, you got it right.
To have a claim to be one of the greatest, if you don't write it,
if you don't write it,
you got to be one of the top 5.
No, you agree?
Huh?
You agree? In terms of top 5 lyricists.
I give a fuck. I know I'm a top great hustler.
No, I said no.
Have I roll on my shit? Absolutely.
No. I said. Do you agree in terms of the criteria for the top 5 lyricists?
For great, yeah.
For lyricists,
you have to write. You have to.
You agree? Doc, you agree?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. I agree. So the room says.
And you be considered lyricists though? I think that's very specific though.
If you're considered a lyricist,
that's that only.
But here's my point.
Because it's elements.
My point, if you break it down to just lyricists, he might be in your top 5.
It may be.
Absolutely.
Okay, so then that's my point. If you're going to take the top 5
but
lyricists,
we just said,
now that's subjective.
No, we're not saying
because
who.
We're not saying who.
We're not saying who.
Listen to what I'm saying to you. I'm saying to you, Eminem is one of the illest motherfuckers in the world to me. All right, cool. But there are motherfuckers that probably can skate all over Eminem lyrically. But their records, their career might not have gone. So we might not even put them in the lyrical category because of everything else.
That's a given. We know that.
So then my point is, how could you just go lyrics? Lyricism. How could you do that? That's like saying a nigga's great, but all he had was a 3.
No, he's a great 3-point shooter.
He's a great 3-point shooter. Does that make him a great player?
That's great. Like Steph Curry's gonna go down as the greatest.
The commonality of hip hop is the amalgamation of 2 things: the production and the MC. All I'm talking about. I never said who had the hottest record.
Exactly.
I never said who got the most bitches, who made the most money,
who got the most Instagram followers,
who got the most Instagram followers,
who sat down and pinned their shit.
Right.
And then the other things are other factors that actually relate to why I helped Eminem in his career, bro. Before Dre met him, and I told fucking Jay-Z about
the word help. You use the word help loosely. What does that mean?
It doesn't matter because that's a whole different story right now. I can tell that story later. My point is, I knew a nigga in Detroit. I knew a white nigga in Detroit.
I think a bad rapper came here.
I understand where you're coming from.
But my point is, the only thing we're talking about is fundamentally
lyrics.
Right. So I understood that Ice Cube was dope. I love Dr. Dre. I love Eazy-E. Eazy-E didn't write. Ice Cube was a West Coast lyricist for me because he was talking that hood LA shit. Yeah. G-Rap was talking it a Queens way, and I fucked with it. But New York thugs and gangsters are fucking Italiano.
Dr. Dre
we had Crips and Bloods and Mexicans.
Dr. Dre is great. We consider Dr. Dre the greatest, right? You could probably state for a fact he probably didn't do every beat you heard his name on.
Of course he didn't.
D-Dot is making his point.
What are we saying then? What are we saying then? What are we saying? So to be a great producer, you had to do the drums.
Oh, you're on production now.
No, I'm not. It's the same concept. If you get help, you get help.
Because
if you get help, you get help. Help is help. What the fuck is help?
We take a person like Scott.
I asked you to explain help. I'm explaining help. Assistance. Something you didn't do. That's help. Something you didn't do. Assistance. Add-ons. Ad-libs, things that you don't contribute, that is called help. And if you have a project that comes out and there's any inkling of that help, are you still the greatest?
No, a lyricist.
Same concept.
No, it's not.
No, lyricist not.
To be continued on Drink Champs.
Wait.
Angry.
Wait. One question. One question.
I'm angry.
Yeah. So you're saying any help across the board, lyrically,
he's just trying
as
to
a
make
rapper, producer,
he's trying to make it complicated.
You're invalid.
No, y'all are saying you're invalid.
asking you.
Y'all are saying
I'm asking you.
I think the definitions of help are you.
You're fully valid.
I'm asking you.
You're fully valid.
Okay, I'm asking you.
You're fully valid. I got stories for my own Drink Champs that I'm going to tell you some of the greatest names that have had help.
This was an announcement.
Tell us, wait. Since I won't be here for the next one, tell us a song Biggie had help on.
D-Dot Angelettie.
Let it go, nigga.
Ain't that right, boo?
Let it go.
I just wrote True.
But that's not right.
That is writing.
No, that's not right.
That is writing because he needed to put something in there. No, I'm giving it to you on a small level. Listen to my point. I gave you that on a small level.
Yeah.
Because I've got my own drink champ. I want to say this for my own drink champ. But my point is, I use that as an example that I was in the room, so I contributed.
Yeah.
So imagine people that time out. Let me finish. So imagine people that were in there longer with him. More confidential. Time out. You're not letting me finish. That are more confidential with him, meaning that can keep more things under wraps. You don't think that occurs?
I said, tell me a song.
I'm not doing that for
that Biggie needed help on.
I need to get my views up too.
I need you too, son. I got my views too, son. Want my Biggie story? Listen, here's my Biggie story. I got arrested downtown Brooklyn one time. I ain't gonna tell you what I did. And they had me chained to the motherfucking bench in the fucking precinct. And I heard a commotion going on outside, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And they was bringing Biggie in this motherfucker. And I was chained to the fucking bench, and I'm like, oh shit, that's Biggie Smalls. And when I got situated and got out, I was walking out, and people was like, yo, did you see Biggie in there? And I was like, yeah, he in there. And they locked the fuck up. But I'm going home. That was my Biggie story. I was locked up with Biggie. No assistance. No fucking production.
You should have
no help.
You should have gave it to me so I could put it in a rap.
What's your Biggie story? I was going to go that way.
Introduce me.
What's your Biggie story? Tell me about your Biggie story. What's your Biggie story, Charlie Mack?
I did every show Biggie did in Philly. Every show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every show. The last video, did you see? From him, we got his soccer jersey on it from my show in Philadelphia. So every show he did in Philly, I did.
I was for that because I was there.
Period.
Salute.
Period.
Ras, what's your Biggie story?
So my Biggie story is I was there.
Matter of fact, I did Pac's last show in Philly as well. Yeah, when he came.
What's your Biggie story?
What You Call Him was out. Flavor in Your Ear. My first record is out. I gotta do a show. I'm opening up for Biggie, but he's double booked. So the nigga cuts me, does the show, murders it, and then walks out like, kill that shit, Ras Kass. And I'm like, I can't come out.
What's your Biggie story? N.O.R.E, what's your Biggie story?
Oh, I got 15 million Biggie stories.
But listen, this
the best Biggie story I could ever tell you was one day, it's the Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Oh, I already like this story.
And Big, he actually thought he was Puerto Rican. I don't know why.
He's like looking in the mirror.
Like I don't know if y'all know. Like it was a famous weed spot called Branson at the time. Every fucking rapper in the world
would go to Branson.
I
remember in the raps.
So I stood there, and Biggie, he came to Branson. Right. But here's the funny part about it. That's not even the funny part. That Biggie came to Branson. It was Bobby Brown.
Wow.
And Bobby Brown pulled up. And when Bobby Brown pulled up, I was like, oh shit. This is the most.
Thought we don't have enough weed.
No, this is the most racist I ever felt in my life. Like, ever felt in my life. He looked at me and immediately, he was like, aren't you Spanish? I said, yeah. He said, where's the cocaine? I said, damn.
Wow.
Tell me that's his story. I love it.
This is why Biggie's the greatest. Because I said, everybody tell me the Biggie story. Everybody got a fucking story. It don't have to do with somebody helping them write it or producing it. It's that nigga iconically has stories to go around. West Coast, fucking Philly, New York, Queens. That's why. That's why. Because it resonates with the world. You know what I'm saying? And that don't have nobody read it. Nobody wrote it. Nobody produced it. It resonates with everybody.
Premier gave me the other Biggie story.
But hold on, he just made me realize the other Biggie story.
Yeah.
Alright. What happened was, we had did a record called T.O.N.Y.
Now she
Yeah, Tony.
Which was
Top of New York. Come on. Like you tell us like we didn't hear that
No,
shit.
That's his
what I'm
name,
trying to tell you is
nigga.
prior to it coming out.
I used to
Prior to it coming out, this was a Hitman production.
Yeah.
So big. So
Now
when
she.
and I don't want to cry. But this is like when you look at Big's last people that he called in that interview or that movie, and he looks at people and he goes, "Yo, I gotta call people, these last people." And Big called me.
Wow, bro.
And he said, "Yo, I want to get on this record. I'm getting the remix of T.O.N.Y."
Yeah.
Right.
Mind you, my record wasn't out at the time.
Right.
So when Big called me, I was like, how the fuck you heard this?
What?
That's how I didn't react like
we all had copies of that shit.
Of course, like I said, fuck. You know what a fire.
I got one for you. You know what I'm saying? Like at that time, like I was like, damn, this thing got my bootleg. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
This might not fuck with your story.
Yeah.
You know, my brother had a show on HBO, the Chris Rock show on HBO.
Yep.
It was the season finale. He said, yo, who y'all want on the season finale? Who you want to perform on the season finale? I said, yo, you gotta get Biggie. You gotta get Biggie.
Yes.
He called his people. Biggie said, yo, I'll do this season finale, but I can't do it this week. I gotta go to LA for the Soul Train Awards. Strength of Brooklyn. He said, I gotta go to LA for the Soul Train Awards. I'll do it after that. Never came back. Never came back.
God bless his dead, though.
We at the Low Isles Mansion, my peoples is up. Yeah, let me just tell you something. I want to thank you, Charlie Mack. I want to thank Tony Rock. I want to thank Ras Kass. I want to thank D-Dot, of course.
Oh, man.
Definitely.
Bad rapper.
D-Dot an argumentative motherfucker.
No, you know what?
I'm like this shit.
Tell me why you mad, son. Tell me why you mad, son.
Nah, you know what? But that's what this platform. Hold on, D-Dot. That's what this platform is. This platform is for people to be argumentative because it's no way, shape, form, or fashion I should ever agree with you in any way, shape, form, or fashion. If this is how you feel, and that's how I feel, that's how he feel, and that's how he feel, we should always, feel that way. And the thing about it is, I was so happy of your opinions of the 90s. Like you have a total different opinion from everybody here.
He's an architect of the 90s.
So this is crazy.
Like, you're an architect of the 90s.
So before we get up out of here, you're telling us, because this is what I want to be clear about.
Be clear, crystal.
I don't want to ask this question, by the way.
Please do.
Are you saying Big had help?
I didn't say Big had help.
I'm glad.
But I'm saying Big had help. I'm saying Jay had help. I'm saying Jay had help. I'm saying Grandmaster, this person. I'm saying these guys had help.
Okay.
Now, what form of help?
That's what I'm gonna say.
When y'all get into all of that extra shit that I don't get into.
So if you making
you got this is mine. So this is what I'm gonna start.
I ain't do that to me.
Once you say he had help, I get it, right? But there's different types of help, right?
Yes.
Right? There is a help where you say, okay, I'm gonna help you put in the truffle thing. Doesn't necessarily means I made the truffle dish.
Or I'm gonna help you take the bags out the car.
I'm gonna help you take the bags out the car.
If I'm making scrambled eggs and I say, pass me the black pepper.
The black pepper.
That's help.
Look at D-Dot face.
But you know, D-Dot said one thing.
His face didn't really crack.
I was in that system. I know what
a little worried.
He's got another one. So what he's saying was, he said some rappers.
I'm a little worried. His face didn't crack.
He said some of your greatest. No, he said some of your greatest had writers. They stole. Blah blah blah. So I know his. I damn sure would not know as much as D-Dot.
So hold up. Why do we not ask this question? As a rapper, did you have help? Or did you have assistance? Were you inspired by, or were you?
Or none of the above.
Was you and you?
You know me? I've always had, because I got a producer.
You always had what?
I had a producer, so he helped me with a beat.
Nigga, I wish a nigga could write for me.
Nobody ever wrote nothing for me ever.
Nigga could write for me.
Help, assistance.
I need you.
You had assistance?
Write for me. I'm still looking for you.
Hooks. I've had to think. I'm signed to a major.
You got somebody write hooks for you.
Think about this. We were signed to major label.
So somebody wrote hooks for you.
No, Tony, let me finish, bro. So
this is not easy.
I'm just saying. So think about this. You can do a record and your company says you got to fix some of the lines. So you had assistants, because they're not gonna promote the record if you keep saying I'm gonna kill this bitch in the third bar.
Right.
I gotta change the line. I got assistants. Now I might change it They didn't rewrite it, but they told me I had to rewrite it. So you always are getting worked. It's a
wait. Let's know you. Help, assistance, or none of the above?
None of the above. Me personally.
Nigga, you got somebody make the beat.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's assistance.
So that's assistance.
We all have to be assistants.
Pharrell made the beat.
Yeah, right. We got assistants.
So everybody has assistants.
Right.
So everybody has assistants.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't write the lyrics though. He didn't write the lyrics though.
But at the same token, I understand where D-Dot is coming from. Because the thing about it is sometimes it comes a time to make a hit record, and it's like, yo, you got to do what you got to do to get that hit.
No, it's filling the dots. No, if somebody come with, if Pharrell or Dre or whoever the fuck it is comes with this record, and I already have a hook on it. It's already set up. All I gotta do is fill in the dots. That's what I call it. My Dre record is filling the dots. All I had to do is
that's help / assistance, correct?
No, it's assistance. He's the producer.
That's my question.
This shit ain't called rap music.
No. It's a collaboration.
Right.
That's what it is.
Right.
It's a collaboration.
So, go, D-Dot.
That's what
Nobody can have collaboration.
I'm not gonna lie.
Nobody can have collaboration.
He held this argument the whole time.
What I'm saying
he
to you,
back like
once
this.
again,
He knows
it's a matter of semantics.
Right.
Collaboration, help, assistance.
I think it's a matter of
what I'm saying to you. Nobody writes your raps. You're one of 17 million of us that have made a attempt at this thing of ours called hip hop.
Yes, sir.
So the ones that have had help are the ones we are talking about, and specifically the ones that have had help happen to be in some of our top 20s and top 20s. And what I'm saying to y'all is some things we know are factual.
Yep.
Some things we don't. What I'm saying is everybody's top whatever is subjective because you can't have a rule on it because my top 5 producers for me have all collaborated.
Wow.
Right, but that's I think
and that means that what does that mean? So Kanye, for example, went on a rampage. I ghost produced for D-Dot. Ghost produce. You heard that word?
Yeah. No, I heard him say that.
You heard that say that. Okay, cool. Meanwhile, his name is on the record. He got all his money. He got all his money. Right. Boom. But his term is not a ghost. Right. You're not a ghost.
Like you collaborate.
You collaborated.
Right.
You co-produced.
Right.
So what I'm saying to you is, so if he just dropped off the beat and went back to Chicago, and then you heard a full song, what the fuck did D-Dot do?
The full.
And by the way, if you don't even mention what you ghost produced, so name the records. Was it the Benjamins? Was it Hypnotize? Was it Money Pop? Was it my hits? Because your name wasn't on those, and you didn't go out. You never heard him say, "Nigga, I'm the one who did the Benjamins." No, you know what? And I can admit to you right here. Of course, Kanye co-produced with me, but he dropped off a beat. Is that a full song? If we could all put out beat albums, I'd have Angelettie Island.
So when you say,
I'd have Angelettie Island sitting on Angelettie Island. Somebody gotta finish the job.
So when you say true, is that Cole writing the song?
That is absolutely. Did you say it? Do you say it? Do you say it?
You say it?
That's writing. I just wrote something you're saying. That's called an English word that gets said. If you would have said true in a joke on stage and you laughed, you would have said, I wrote true.
Before you said all that, you said semantics. Before you said all that, you said
true is an English word that you repeated.
But before all that, you said it's semantics.
It is semantics. Meaning semantics, y'all were using help, assistance, or collaboration. Y'all were just trying to use another word for saying somebody did something else to help.
There's a difference in, again, writing, I'm saying as far as lyricists. Lyricists, the criteria for a lyricist to me is writing the song.
Okay, we're all drink champs, right? So we should know the words angular, cassis, I don't even know if that's how you say it, opulent. If you aren't familiar with those wine terms, congratulations, you're just like the rest of us. I don't care if wine clubs and critics babble on about herbociousness. I don't even know if that's how you say it. I just want to know, does it taste good? You know what I'm saying? Is it going to get me feeling nice? So we found First Leaf. This is the only wine club that's based on your taste. And we just received our first order of First Leaf. And the wines are great. Seriously, like these wines, they're really good. And you can customize your First Leaf order by selecting the color, the wine regions, and frequency of your wine shipments. First Leaf then creates an introductory 3-pack of wine to get you started. And the wines they picked for us, I mean, at least for me, it was spot on. They all, you know, had variations. They tasted good. And again, the most important part, had me feeling nice. With First Leaf's introductory pack, you'll get all 3 for just $5 each. Normally, these bottles of wine go for $20 each, if not more. When your bottles arrive, rate the wine to get it personalized selections based on your unique tastes. The more wines you rate, the better your recommendations will be. First Leaf eliminates the middleman and works directly with the world's foremost wineries in France, Italy, and Napa Valley. You know that's where all the best wines come from. First Leaf is my new favorite way to rate and buy quality wine. To order your 3-pack of introductory wine for $15, go to tryfirstleaf.com/champs. That's 3 bottles of wine for only $15 at tryfirstleaf.com/champs. Experience First Leaf today. tryfirstleaf.com/CHAMPS. Drink Champs Army. You don't want to miss out on this deal.
Writing a song, not like, again, a rapper, you know, he has a song.
So where would you put Pharoah Monch in your lyricism?
But again,
They be in the top.
No, you tell us who's the nigga that wrote all his rhymes with no assistance whatsoever.
Unless you have
100%.
some other knowledge.
That's my point. I couldn't because I wasn't there.
Rakim.
But I'm.
You're assuming or you know?
I know Rakim.
Okay.
Totally.
And I wouldn't doubt that because I love Rakim to death. Even the shit I just said about him was a brother talking to another brother. Even back then saying, yo, these other guys are putting on better shows. It wasn't a disrespect to Rakim. My point to you is assistance is assistance. Y'all can dance around the words and all this other shit. If you get help and everything that you do is not from you, then you got help.
I'm isolated to lyricism. That's it. Everything else I'm saying is subjective. So again,
that's all I'm saying. And I know some of the illest lyricists that we would never talk about in our top 5 because of their other parts of their career that you look at them or who they are. But lyrically, I'm sure there are people that's greater than Big, greater than Jay-Z, greater than Eminem, greater than KRS,
that's black people in general. So nigga better than Jordan in jail right now.
Black Thought might be some
better than Jordan in jail right now.
Illest rapper right now. So people, Big Pun gets arguably talks about being it. Who knows who's the greatest? Who knows? Because we can't put a category on it. Because if we did, half of the rappers we love wouldn't be able to fit because they didn't fit the criteria.
It's the unanswerable question. That's why when you go in a barbershop and ask this question,
that's the point of this conversation, though.
Yeah.
That's the point of this conversation. The point of this conversation is I could care less. Like, you know, you can think whatever who you want to think. You can think who you want to think. You can think who you want to think. But the thing about it is, it's just hip hop. As long as we continue to love hip hop,
which is another
that's the beauty.
Because they think that not being a lyricist is not being hip hop.
The fact that we sit here arguing,
that's not true.
That's what some people are saying.
I don't believe that.
No, he might not say that, but that's how they feel. Like that's what happened with me. That's not what Meek said about Drake. That Drake is not hip hop because he didn't write his shit.
No. Time out. D-Dot. I 100% agree with you.
You do?
That I 100% because that was Meek's problem. Was he felt like that Drake didn't
belong?
Yeah,
it was softer. It was a different version.
No, he felt like Drake.
He violated your rule. He got shit written for him, so you're no longer official. You're no longer.
That was a mistake. Right.
And I'm saying to you, is that right?
No, it was a mistake.
The fact that we sit here arguing so passionately about what we believe in hip hop speaks to the greatness of hip hop.
Right. No, but do we all agree? That when he actually attacked him for that was actually
and that's
a mistake.
because because sometimes OGs, I'm gonna say this to the youth, I don't want to make it preachy, but we here for a reason.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you look to be the boss with no, guidance. All bosses were workers. All generals were soldiers.
That's why if you're
and I wish the youth would understand that. So when you have a general next to you, you're trying to overstep the general when you haven't even became a corporal.
Right.
But if you're an OG, you gotta teach the youth. If you're an OG, you gotta teach the youth.
So that's where the mistakes are. We are teaching them. This is what I'm saying right now. My point is, but they have to want to be taught.
No. Because when you were 16, you didn't even want to hear what the OG was saying. So you gotta force the truth on them.
Today's young boys.
They hard-headed and don't know what the fuck they know.
I'm saying today's young boy. For me, I'm saying I only wanted to listen to old heads.
Yeah. That's all I wanted to listen to was old heads. I didn't want to listen to nobody. I'm an OG OG product. I can name 65-year-olds that I rock with right now. That's like, these are the dudes. I look for them dudes. One, because my father was in the wind at a very young age, but that's also reason.
But you got to teach by example.
No, this is my point. Meek had a general in his midst. And through whatever God had planned, it's separated. And then you can see the results of sometimes where our youth are not guided. That's all I'm saying. You can see it's written in stone. You don't have to say it's written in stone. So what we're saying is sometimes reach back to the OGs. Look, not all of us are snakes. Not all of us want what you have.
They gotta see it. They gotta see it. The youth today gotta see it. You gotta hold shit under their nose so they know it's stinking. That's the youth today.
Okay.
It is a different way. It's a different way.
However, we can
see OG and be like, yo, he getting it, he's fly, he's whatever. I'm gonna admire him. I'm gonna fucking follow his lead. Okay, boom. The
Let's
youth
make some
today
noise for
gotta
Charlie Mack.
follow
That's Philadelphia. We never thought y'all was gonna win the Super Bowl.
You said what?
We never thought y'all was gonna win the Super Bowl.
Oh, congrats.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, but we did.
Never saw
We
that.
doubted y'all for 15 years.
I didn't doubt.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah, I didn't doubt that. I'm saying
just throwing it out there.
I want a lot of money too. I'm saying.
Nah, you doubted it too.
You know on cameras.
You know y'all. You know.
On cameras. Let's be stay focused. I know we all thought we were gonna stay focused on the fact that we did win that Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
This is my
We brought it home for Jerome too. We brought it home for Jerome. Yes, sir.
And then they that horse shit though. What was that about?
Yeah, he was out there. Yeah, there was some other stuff.
He celebrated by
That was some other.
That was his man.
Yeah, I don't know him.
It was a dude in Philly. They greased the pole. The nigga still climbed the pole.
Yeah, he was out
And then the nigga ate horse
Yeah,
shit.
he did. Yeah, he was. I don't know who he was.
Well, obviously he wasn't from yours.
Yeah, I don't know who he was, but I know one thing I'm saying. We did. They said you won the Super Bowl when hell freeze over, and in Minneapolis hell froze over.
So Tony Rock,
What's good, my brother?
gotta ask you.
Yes, sir.
You and Russell Simmons very thick
Oh,
close.
damn.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Let me say this. Let me take it from there. Can I take it from there? Can I take it from there?
His dick is everywhere.
Let me take it from there.
This is the way it feels.
Yo, this is the reality of it. This is the real shit. This is 2018. In the last 5 years, Russell Simmons has been the most influential person in my career, more so than anybody else. This is a fact. This is a fact. This ain't no accusational shit or no speculatory shit. Russell has been more influential in my career in the last 5 years than anybody. Now, let me get this straight. So, for the listeners,
Shout out
rape,
Russell Simmons.
horrible.
Yes.
Rape is the worst thing ever. To take something from a woman or a man that didn't want, it's the worst shit ever. Sexual assault is the worst shit ever. To have to live in a secrecy of what you went through and not tell anybody and not feel like you come out, worst shit ever. Sexual aggression, it was a new term that I just was made aware of.
I've never heard
Horrible.
Isn't that just flirt now?
Yeah, it's a new term. It's sexual aggression.
If you send
a drink to a girl, listen, 45% of women, I did the research, 45% of women in America think if you send a drink to a girl in the club, it's considered sexual aggression.
Yeah, that's a crock of shit.
Sexual aggression. If you compliment,
I got 4 sisters.
Son.
I'm just saying.
If you compliment a woman on something physical, 45% of women in America think it's sexual aggression.
Yeah.
So you gotta watch what you're doing, watch what you're saying.
Well, tell them.
But with that said,
yes, sir.
Russell's been the most influential person in my career in the last 5 years than anybody. He was the nigga that fought for me to host All Def Comedy. He was the one that fought for me to get movies and TV auditions and meetings. That's real.
Let me hold something.
I'm never gonna back him off that. But like I said, rape, horrible. Sexual assault, horrible. Sexual misconduct, horrible. My heart goes out to all those women.
Yes, sir.
If he's guilty, that's fucked up. But in the court of public opinion, people have already convicted him.
Right.
There's the court of public opinion, and then there's the real actual court. Let's wait to see what happens in the actual court. Because when he's cleared up, or when and if he's cleared up, that's the worst thing in the world to be convicted of something like that and be innocent.
Yeah. But like you
It's
said,
the worst thing in the world.
But like you said, the court of public opinion.
Public opinion
he can
runs
get
with it.
He can get found not guilty of all.
Public opinion already cast their verdict. Public opinion already cast their verdict weeks ago.
But how about Bill Cosby? Because it feel like Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby ain't do nothing for my career. He didn't.
Well, actually, he did. He made it so you could be on stage.
He made it so you could be on stage and speaking freely. Yes, that's true. But I mean, as far as what Russell did.
No, I think
Bill Cosby was giving somebody something.
I'm saying as far as what Russell did directly.
Absolutely.
But yeah,
he was definitely giving somebody like pills.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Listen, one of my mentors in this business, he went to law school, and Bill Cosby paid for his law school.
And he got a bill from
Bill Cosby.
I don't know.
Bill Cosby.
Come on.
Let me just tell you something. The reason why I don't have love for Bill Cosby is because he never showed love to hip hop.
Well, he did. He made Fred Albert. That's love to hip hop.
Nah, he didn't like that, son.
It is.
In his mind,
look, watch this. Did you know he's actually from Richard Allen Project?
No, we know
in
that.
North Philly.
And
guess what?
And you know what he said?
Guess what? That Temple University is in North Philly.
No, and you know what? We 100% respect North Philly. We 100% respect that. But when that man said that, yo, you guys gotta take your
pull your pants up.
Pull your pants up.
He just wanted to listen.
No, that was fashion. That wasn't the culture. That was a hip hop.
I think again back to what they said about old heads, right? Again, I'm saying the old head's supposed to tell you something. You might not necessarily like it, right? So I'm saying again. I'm saying the culture of having your pants sagging was a penitentiary culture, right?
That's true.
So watch this. I'm saying 100%. So I'm saying again, if he's pulling your coat for it, don't be upset about it.
It's a difference. It's a difference. It's a difference from saying I'm exactly the same person as you.
Yeah, I came from where you came from.
Just do.
Not look down on you.
Old heads
that's the problem.
Old heads speak from their level of understanding.
Yep.
They don't understand the baggy jeans and the Timbs and the fucking oversized pants. Old heads speak from what they comprehend.
I went to your brother's show, right? And you know who invited me to your brother's show? Who? Was Jay-Z.
Okay.
Jay-Z hit me and said, nigga, I'm in. I don't know why I put the voice like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You're your whole guy.
Jay-Z was Iceberg Slim. Jay-Z was Iceberg Slim. Nigga, I'm at your brother's show.
I don't know why I put Jay-Z's voice like that. I'm so sorry. Apologize. It's not what I meant to do. Right? Apologize. You gotta relax. Come on.
You gotta cover it up. It's covered up.
He's my friend.
It's covered up.
Yeah, because you're distracting. It's like you got pussy out.
Just saying hello to you. Hello.
It's just pussy for no reason.
Hello.
Like, hey, how you doing?
No, it's a reason. Say hi.
At this point, you should be.
Wait, hold up. She said it. Say it again.
What?
There's always reason for pussy.
No, it's pussy for no reason.
No, I'm just saying, not for me.
I'm actually not right now. Not right now. Today, this world right now. Not right now. This world today.
Oh,
let me tell you something. Right now.
It's not a reason to have pussies out.
So you're the type to get one of them dolls?
No.
You just said it's sexual aggression. So what about pussy for no reason?
That's my point.
Yeah, you can't look.
That's my point.
Wait.
Now, the thing about it is actually, in terms of where the world is right now,
I don't know where we're at.
You would be violated.
Hold on. Are you comfortable right now?
I'm 1,000% comfortable.
No, but I'm saying, but N.O.R.E, right now, I'm saying if you didn't, hold on, but if you didn't invite that, she's actually violating you.
She's kind of violating me.
She's violating you. You're a married man.
I'm a married man. She got pussy right.
I'm just saying.
Kind of violation. Charlie, man, I want you, Charlie.
I'm saying, the thing about it, you kept saying, I'm a married man. I'm a married man. No, I kept saying that. You kept saying,
you want to move?
No, I don't want to move. I want Charlie Mack to plead my case. Please, Charlie Mack.
So do you feel the same way about a woman who breastfeeds?
What the?
Yeah, I feel like she violated me too as well.
Right. I'm skin here.
No. But what I'm saying to you is that is a violation. I'm saying if I didn't invite that to you for you to be showing your skin and actually reveal yourself to me,
you can't
I'm
just
saying that's a violation.
So do you feel the same way about
Y'all sound like some real law right now.
Like, I don't really feel. I don't really feel you like this.
I respect your opinion, but some people don't.
That's not really good.
But what I'm saying to you, I'm talking about in terms of.
I like it. I just say it's not good.
I like it.
But I'm saying right now, where the world's at right now, that's inappropriate
It's
attire.
inappropriate attire. I want to throw that out there.
That's inappropriate attire.
He's like, please,
Y'all niggas sound like Sharia right now.
No, really. I'm here sad because you can't. Because the first thing you see is physical. The first thing you see is physical. That's the first thing you see.
Wow. Like it's inappropriate.
Right.
I can't believe that.
It's inappropriate.
She's getting
inappropriate.
Stop.
It is. Because it is. Because it is. Let me tell you why it is. Let me tell you why it is. Because guess what? If the guy, if it was 5 women walking down, I ain't gonna say maybe. But I'm saying again, when she walked away, everybody went this way. Nobody looked up here. Nobody. Right? That's what it is. Right? So again, I'm saying that right there. You didn't ask for that.
I definitely didn't ask for that.
Come to work today. You didn't ask for that.
You know what?
You're a married man.
I just did want to say this.
Thanks a lot, Ras
you
Kass.
guys that did. You said that microaggression shit where you can't buy a woman a drink, you're being rude. I just tried
Sexual aggression.
Right. So what I was saying was I flipped it because he was like, second time he was like, yo, there's a lot of pussy for no reason.
No, but that's
so
my
I
friend.
started a horrible.
She's comfortable around me. I'm comfortable around her.
I know. But when N.O.R.E said like, I keep seeing things I'm trying not to see.
But that's a great point you made, Tom. Listen, that's a great point. That's a great point that Tony made. That's a great point that he made, right? And Tony said that she's comfortable around him. He's comfortable around her, right? But guess what? If she don't want N.O.R.E looking at her, and all of us here, don't want you there. Period. We have a pocket for that, right? So therefore, I'm saying at that point in time, she become violated because she's saying I'm comfortable with Tone looking at me.
Right.
I don't want y'all looking at me. Period. Now, guess what? If she follow and say, you know what I mean? They came at me.
She comfortable being around Tone, so she know being around Tone entails this. Entails niggas like, yo, damn. She know that being around me.
How you do it?
She know niggas like, yo, son, oh shit, look at this. She know being around me is like that's what it is. It entails that. Because the niggas I be around be like that.
So you say whenever you got a chick with you in that way, this is community property.
Her with me.
Okay, whenever you got her with you isolated, it's community property.
It's not property, no.
It's community.
It's my property, but it's y'all can look at it and admire it.
So you can window shop.
Yeah, y'all can
the culture, baby.
It's for the culture.
Y'all can touch, y'all can't buy. Y'all can touch, y'all can't buy. Y'all can touch, y'all can't buy.
No, you can't. You don't want them to look.
Right.
No, y'all can look and appreciate. That's what I want to appreciate that shit. Appreciate that.
Okay, but I'm just saying.
Don't touch.
Okay, so back to my point. Isn't that a bit of a microaggression? Because you're bringing something, look but don't touch.
Absolutely.
It looks really, and it's kind of overly nice.
Look,
bitch, and all my stuff. And then what about that person?
Be respectful and
How you gonna be respectful if the girl got her vagina right when you go get checked? You gotta be aggressive with aggression.
You can't respect the vagina?
The vagina on you is making
It's not on you, it's on me. It's on me.
No, it wasn't. N.O.R.E said he's seen it from.
He can see it from a distance.
Right, but he's seen it.
He's pretty close.
It's arm length away.
Listen, man. That's what I do. I like to bring some entertainment wherever I go. I like to bring some entertainment.
Let me speak for yourself.
Come here.
It was not my vagina. It was literally the upper thigh.
No, that's not what N.O.R.E. So now N.O.R.E, you're blind now, N.O.R.E.
This time it was the upper thigh.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about when you first came on.
The vagina is definitely in the upper.
No, not just the vagina. You said not the vagina. You said the camel toe. You said camel toe.
But she
I love camel toe.
You said that's what you loved about it.
That's a totally different.
That's what you said you loved about it, though. You said you appreciate that from her. And at that point in time,
because I wanted her as a
Look.
Are you comfortable right now?
Yes.
As a friend, I appreciated camel toe.
That is 100% me and my heart.
You comfortable with me?
I definitely did. I wanted to be a
If anybody else can say something.
type of friend. And maybe because it's different. You could be a friend, like a regular friend. You could be a Harvey Weinstein friend. I don't want to be a Harvey Weinstein friend. Please, just in case you didn't know.
My pussy's covered up now.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you, I'm the
Nothing more
even if your pussy wasn't covered up.
You're a great person. I started Sharia law.
But I do want to agree with your opinion that it was kind of contradicting to where.
Absolutely. That's all I was trying to do.
What was contradicting? Ras Kass, come on.
No.
As far as if a man
be on your side.
Because you had said the whole shit about microaggression, like even buying food. You said
sexual aggression.
45%, whatever the fuck it's called.
45.
I was saying I had.
She not born on 45.
You missed my point though. I'm just saying. So with my sisters, I get it. If a dude buy you a drink, I watch women go to the club with no purse, bro. No idea. They go.
So Raz, because a woman comes to the club with no money, is that invitation that I'm saying she's supposed to be?
No. You're missing my point. If you know if they know what they're doing, I got homegirls. They hot.
Yeah.
If they go with no purse,
right.
How do you expect to drink, but they expect to go drink?
Well,
so they're looking for
you're in a social environment, and for the most part, man gonna take the bill.
Okay, so all I'm saying is though, you have to be you are complicit at some point in what you're putting out in the universe.
Right.
You cannot wear fucking raw fish and dive in the ocean and get mad at the shark.
Well, again, I'm saying no. I'm saying, but the thing about it is in terms of world, because you're talking about.
No, but
you're talking about like.
I'm not talking about you. You took it personal.
I'm saying
I only use you as an example. I only use her as an example.
We're talking human beings versus. But I'm saying again, that's how they survive. I'm saying again, I'm saying there's bait you throwing there, right? So there's bait you throwing there. I'm talking about a woman and a man. We gotta have more discipline on ourselves.
Of course.
No, but he was addressing was when he said that the sexual aggression they're saying is now if you buy a woman.
I said,
I didn't make that up. I read that.
That's what he's addressing.
No, it's aggression when I'm saying you come up to her. What's up, baby? How you feeling?
Oh, of course.
That right there. But if she said, y'all speaking, how you doing? Right. How you feeling? You want a drink? And she accepts it, right? So only when she accepts it. If she says she says no thanks. I don't want. No thanks.
Listen, but if 25% of women feel like it's sexual aggression to send them a drink or compliment them on something physical, 55% of women, it's not like, nigga, you don't see this fucking dress?
I'm aggressive.
Nigga, where my drink at?
It's not about.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference.
It's still not great odds.
It's like, right.
If Tony's saying, I should always, from here on, I can never meet a woman. I'm not married. Right. I don't have a girlfriend. So if I met a woman,
why would Tony say that?
And I didn't sit.
Why would Tony say that?
Well, I'm saying you know you were giving us statistics.
I want to hear what you say.
No, you were giving statistics. I know. I love you. But the whole point was, if how do you meet a woman in a society where now nothing like so? If I send a drink, I'm tripping. If we work together and I say, hey, would you like to go to lunch?
No, you are. I'm saying
fuck that.
I want you to describe why sending a drink you tripping.
Okay, again, I'm saying to you, again, you don't know whether that woman's married, right? You don't know whether that woman, yesterday, I'm saying, has somebody there with her right now. You might went to the bathroom.
If you send my wife
you don't know. Right.
I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to throw that out there.
Exactly.
You're not going to know why.
And the thing about it, guess what? I'm saying like me, right? I never had a drink a day in my life. So therefore, I'm saying to a degree, I'm going to be offended. I don't drink. So don't send me no drink, you know what I mean? Period. I don't drink. No woman should come to me and say, would you want to buy me a drink? No, I don't want to buy you a drink. Because I'm saying I'm not going to put in you where I'm not going to put in myself. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I never drank or smoked a day in my life. So therefore, I'm not going to ask you, do you want a drink? And I'm saying you don't ask me, can I buy you a drink? Period. We have conversation, and that's as far as it's going to go. Period. But guess what? The minute that you say no, or you say I'm not interested, I'm backing up.
Well, see, I think that's what the option is. I think men and women have to meet everybody anyway. And so,
if you're in a social environment,
I think we are so digital. I watch everybody I know, and as soon as we get out of this shit, everybody's gonna do this.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Motherfucker. So think about everybody that's
the social connection is gone.
Right. We are not social. So now people are thinking sending you a drink is weird. That's like chivalry.
Because the social connection is gone.
Guys, it's not though, because I'm telling you, go back to what I'm saying again. Her husband could be in the bathroom, right?
But what if not? And what if she's all by herself? She's with her friends.
No, but that's what you think.
Girl.
That's what you think, though.
No, what if she wants? I'm telling you, but body chemistry and human beings.
No, but you can't read it that way.
They are non-verbal communication.
Right, but you can't read it that way. I'm saying the difference of. No. There's a lot of women. I'm a flirtation type of dude, right?
Okay,
I'm a flirtation type of dude. She can be a flirtation.
I'm not flirtation.
This young lady right here she can go, and I'm saying she can very well get up.
She's very flirtatious.
I'm saying, but guess what? I'm saying she can be. Listen to me. She can be just that. She can be just that. Just a flirt.
That's right.
And she said, I don't want nobody to touch me.
Of course.
Or she can be
said touch.
Or it could be 10 dudes in this room, and she can say, I want to have sex with all 9 of them, and I want the one dude not to touch me. You knock off all the dudes. Guess what? When we was on Run's house, there was 2 girls that was out with us for 3 months. Literally, I'm talking about from Run DMC all the way down to JJ Fad. I'm talking about those 2 girls were intimate with almost every dude on them. I'm not saying what dudes we are, but with everyone. And then one of the dudes they just didn't want to have sex with.
Yeah,
and they were upset. Those guys
that was an ugly nigga.
Upset. But guess what? It's all right to say no.
No means no.
It's all right to say no. Right. So in a social setting, I'm saying be social. Talk. Right? I'm saying it shouldn't be a situation.
But sometimes you need an opening to people you don't know.
Right, the opening is...
So the opening is liquor.
No, it's not.
Girls walk up sometimes and be like, yo, can I hit that?
The opening is, how are you doing? My name is Raz.
That's you and how you do it. You can't tell every
No, I'm not. But I'm saying to you, society...
I'm saying perceived now as aggression.
Right. I'm saying society is saying, okay, again, you go back... Like for me, it ain't bothered me because I've always been that type of dude. Like, I'm like, listen, if you ain't feeling me, I ain't feeling you. Right. That's how I rock. So I can't understand how a dude can get down.
Right. I only like chicks that like me.
Like me, exactly. That's how
I like chicks that like me. You don't want to do business with me. You don't like me, I like you either.
But now, first of all, every nigga here.
First of all, I like your argument.
Every nigga here.
I want to throw that out there. Your black skin argument is fucking fantastic.
Black skin argument
is fucking.
Oh, that shit was fact though. But everybody here is. You have a pedigree. So when you walk, before you come there, people already know who the fuck you are. Your accomplishment. Not every nigga. Now remember, regular, every human boy on the planet. You are D-Dot. You're Charlie Mack. You're Tony. Come on, man. Knock it off. Mm-hmm. So your name's on the flyer.
Right, but I don't.
So women talk to you.
Right. I don't
before they even get to know how amazing you are as individuals.
To be honest, I think
you gotta not play that game.
To me, I'll be honest with you. I'm saying, say it's a woman that don't know me, right? I tell her my name is Charles.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because I want to pull the wall down. I want to be strictly on the fact that it's our vibe. It ain't about all of the trinkets. Because to me, that's weak. Because guess what? There's a dude that I'm talking about don't have nothing going on for him, but they got a couple dollars, right? And some women, that's what they want. For me, I'm saying I want you strictly be invested
to get to know you.
But see, the difference is, but me,
but no matter even if you do that, bro, you got tails.
Cass,
they're gonna start looking at
no. I want them to know, yo, that's Tony Rock, and then I want to have a conversation with you. Look, I want to have a conversation with you, and then realize. I want you to realize. Oh shit! The chick, I want her to realize.
I want Anthony.
Oh, he really a down earth dude.
Right.
He ain't caught up in who we thought he was.
Right.
He not caught up in the TV shit.
Right.
He a real nigga from Brooklyn, New York, that came from nothing and made it to here, and he's appreciative of everything he has in his life, and that makes me more real to them.
But
that brings me down to earth to them,
I'm just saying,
and they meet me on a level. They meet me on a level.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't really get into this. I won't be married 20 years in September.
Congratulations.
I always get that, but I got a question. All the stuff you just said for everybody.
No.
What if the chick is not interested in knowing the real you?
Well, again, I'm talking.
The question is.
Wait. What you saying?
What I'm saying is. I look at both of what they said. I look at what they both said as real. What I'm saying to you, to his point and to Charlie's point. Charlie's saying there's a way that he has been schooled and raised to approach a woman on the way to go. What I'm saying to you is there are women that are raised to accept that. Then there are women who he's saying who leave their house with the intent or not worried about your realness or how deep you are. Right. Their intent is to get you. Right. Mm-hmm.
Well, if your intent is to get me,
my point is we don't have a radar on us to know which ones those are.
Right.
We don't have a sync. We don't have. Wait. We don't, because there could be a woman, like you said, that is dressed just like her, that doesn't want anybody to touch her. Right. She just likes to dress like that. But we take that same girl, another girl that's dressed exactly like that got two niggas sandwiching her. Mm-hmm. So we're equating that style of dress. As we can go after both of them that way, but it might. It's our wrong. But I don't know. But we don't know what their intentions are either.
Right. But it don't matter where their intentions are. I'm saying their intentions don't matter. Their intentions don't matter. I'm saying to you,
their intentions do matter if she's aggressive with him.
I'm talking about in terms of how he actually acts on it. I'm saying because she's dressed like that, she's not responsible for the way you act.
Wait. Hold on. She's not the representation of
what you saying because she got no panties on.
She's not
It's not about you. It was a representation about something that you said and something that happened. That exchange.
She's not the
that
representation.
made my brain think about.
You gotta learn that thing called discernment. You gotta discernment. I have discernment. I read.
And she got panties out.
I got that gift.
And Tony Rock is definitely smacking her ass. We should not judge her.
Right.
And I will not judge you.
Right.
I just want you to know that.
Right.
I will still respect you as a human.
It wouldn't make it
As a human being.
because it's not about you. It's about the individual.
No, I'm
But I
telling you, it's about me as a human. I don't disrespect you.
That's real.
Give me some sunshine.
As a real person. I love that you got gray. Excuse me. What is it? Burgundy.
I thought you were gonna say intellect. You went for the hair.
I really acknowledge your hair.
It was late. I brought entertainment, man. What's the fuck?
So I just want y'all to know
This is like us.
that I respect you as a human.
I appreciate that.
I really respect you. Tony Rock brought you.
As a human, man. He brought you as a human.
Give him a hug. Give him a hug. Give him a hug.
But see, yeah, exactly.
Because I'm married.
Exactly. Give me a pound. Right. Exactly. Give me a pound. There you go. Exactly. And that's going a little bit.
That's my wife. My wife over there somewhere.
Exactly.
She's in New York, but she's still over here.
That's right. Over. Absolutely.
So look, but listen, I just wanted to respect y'all guys. Let you know I respect you.
What did you say? You just mumble rap right now, buddy.
Just gotta throw a skeet in there.
Little Uzi verse, my nigga. Stop.
What? I'm throwing shots at him all of a sudden?
Yo, are these pre-rolls? Are these pre-rolls right here?
Yeah,
Are these pre-rolls for real?
Listen, just in case you don't know, this is.
Are these pre-rolls for real?
Yes, take
Tony Rock.
No, Tony Rock.
Me.
That's a check. That's what that is.
No. Let me just tell you something. Let me just tell you something.
Yeah, it's a check.
This is real.
Marketing and promotion.
Yes,
I come to LA and I used to go to all the weed spots.
He's taking all of them now. He's like,
Tony,
You gotta stop. You gotta cover it up.
LA though. That nigga
Because
is
you like kind of like.
LA nigga.
he's got a book.
With me,
You know how I get down. You know my pedigree, nigga.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
Her shit was like you crazy. You gotta relax. Get it together.
Like it was
But
like
this
Saudi
is
Arabian
the
camel.
Go like this. Go like
Yeah, it
this.
was a little too much. I'm glad you covered up.
Okay.
I love this show.
You love the show. So look, I used to come here, and I used to come to LA, and I used to be like, yo. I know it's a little weird. Just come here. I was like, yo, I like this because this is already rolled up, and then it just so happens that I made a connection with these people.
Right.
That's where we at right now.
Right.
In a Lowe's mansion. And we just gotta make some more. So we're gonna have a Drink Champs. We're gonna have a Drink Champs collaboration. We're gonna have a N.O.R.E collaboration. We're gonna have everything in collaboration with these people. But what I'm trying to tell you is, this is real shit. It's very, very true. Like very seldom, like Chris Rock says, "I like your pussy," and then
What a segue.
and then Tony Rock. I'm sorry. It's very seldom.
Wait. Hold for edit.
Right. Go. Very seldom he says, "Yo, I like your pussy." And then you don't look. He doesn't want pussy. And then they manufacture your pussy. And then all of a sudden, it's like it's great pussy. It's great pussy that's in the world. Like it's just like that's Tony Rock pussy. I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real with you. Like sometimes that's the way it happens. Like right, Tony Rock. Let him just say. I follow Tony Mack. This is the thing that we gotta realize. Sometimes, as us as famous people, you can give the dick to the wrong person.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you can give the dick to the right person.
Right. Where is this going?
I don't know.
It's a 50-50 ratio of wherever it's
But when you're no, because we have the royalty dick. Right?
We have the what?
Royalty dick.
Royalty dick.
Royalty dick. Yeah.
Very true. We're blessed people.
And you know that means really fucked up because you can get royalties from commercials. It is a royalty dick.
We have royalty dick.
It
So the
just
thing
keeps
is,
on giving.
we have-
like, I hate her.
You have to
And you gotta
relax.
keep paying.
Because the thing is, sometimes whoever we kind of like smash, Ras Kass, you gotta relax.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Because he knows my ending comes in. What's the ending? You didn't know the ending?
Nah, I gotta go there. I'm waiting.
I know what the ending is. She knows the ending. I'm gonna watch you, Tony Rock.
There is no ending, guys.
What's the ending?
Just
no.
Evan, what's the ending?
Listen, sometimes we smash things, right? And then these other people have other agendas, right? Now, when we are like, starting out, we don't give a fuck about the other agendas. We just want to bust in your face. Just throwing it out there. I'm just, you've got
Don't look
bust in
at
your
me
face.
when you talk about that.
I think there's no. I mean, well,
N.O.R.E. See, wait, it went different. You ain't catch it. It just went different. Did y'all hear it? Yeah. She said, "Don't talk about me." You said, "Bust in your face." Don't talk about me when you say that.
Nah, that's sexual aggression, right?
See what I'm saying?
That was sexual aggression.
It shifted just like that. You see what I'm saying? It shifted. Pay attention to the vibration.
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay? Pay attention.
See, us as famous people, there comes a part in our career, people just want to take us down.
Right.
And they're going to say, we did sexual aggression. When we actually, like, you like to when I bust in the face.
No.
It's fantastic.
See, we got,
Not
hey.
you, personally.
Yeah, you said
This is what I wish the director said.
So what about, what about those Eagles? What about the Eagles? The Eagles won.
The Eagles won.
Eagles won Super Bowl. Eagles won Super Bowl.
How good did it feel?
Hey, N.O.R.E.
How good did it feel to see the Eagles win the Super Bowl?
Oh my goodness,
First
this is
time
the most
ever.
amazing ever. But did y'all see Black Panther yet?
Oh,
No.
fire.
So it's on schedule to make like 325.
Let's finish the Black Panther conversation
Yes.
and then we're gonna stop. Because I feel like we're gonna be like
We were like 4 hours.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Who's the editor? Who's the editor? Who edits this shit?
No, that's the problem.
Yo, y'all gotta edit the fuck out of this.
Yes.
You think?
No,
All right,
listen.
buddy.
Here's the thing. Ras Kass, Charlie Mack.
Black Panther was the dopest shit ever.
You saw it.
I didn't even see it yet, but it's the dopest shit ever.
well, let me
Because
just say-
it's black people in their highest
I'm gonna tell you,
form.
like, dude is dope.
Wow.
He did. Well, first of all, I don't want to ruin it for y'all. So if you haven't seen Black
Right,
Panther,
yeah, I don't wanna give it away.
There's
I haven't saw it, and I saw
literally a theatrical what do you call it? The attribute that has never been utilized in a movie theater that they actually did.
Malcolm Martin.
No,
You mean
no,
around
no.
the screen?
I don't want to talk about it.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
But
Don't spoil it, yo.
there's this theatrical thing that has
So
nothing
he
to do
was
with black
spoiled.
I actually seen pictures of it.
It's
just let it go,
this
let it go,
thing
let it go,
That's
let it go.
so fire.
Let it go.
That you
Let it
get
go, let it
close
go,
to
let
the
it go,
movie
let it
off
go,
top.
let it go. Don't.
And then
I must see.
you have to
I mean,
see
you gotta see it soon though before that.
It's dope.
must see.
Like you need to watch it in a theater. Like
Right.
certain movies,
Right. You gotta watch it in the theater.
you
shoot
gotta
yourself.
watch it just to
You
understand
shoot
like the
yourself.
dynamics. How much
Not like the Tupac movie, because a lot of people got the same thing and then they went and watched the Tupac movie and they were like,
What'd you think of the Tupac movie?
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people say,
What'd you think of the Tupac movie?
No, I'm just saying. A lot of people say,
What did you think?
I'm just saying. A lot of people say.
That was tight.
That's what I'm talking
about.
That's what when you say the Black Panther.
Tupac movie. What do you think?
I don't watch rapper movies.
I didn't enjoy it.
I don't fuck with rappers because they lie.
Tupac movie?
Yeah.
Rappers lie in their movies.
Charlie Mack. What
What
did
I
you think of the Tupac movie?
What did I think? I think that the gentleman that played Pop,
He was good.
he was good. I think the young lady who played Jada was good.
Right.
Of course, we know. I'm saying again the overall story. Again, I know. I told Benny Boom. This. I said it's difficult. It's heavy. That's heavy lifting right there. You know what I mean? When somebody, especially with Pac, mean to people, like that's just heavy for you, man. Again, because I'm talking about for the same reason somebody love it, somebody gonna hate it the same way.
Well, I know the person that made the screenplay.
What do you think?
I'm telling.
He's average. Okay.
Yeah. I don't watch rappers. You know what? You know what rappers do in their movies? You remember Dave Chappelle when he was born and he had the dick. He was a little baby. You remember Dave Chappelle show? Chappelle show. That's what rappers do. My life was so hard. I had it harder than everybody, and I did it all by myself.
And you got a big.
I think they should have
did it by itself.
I think they should have.
Every made man was at least made by a woman and another man.
I think they should have did 3 movies. They should have did. Straight out Compton. We all need help. NWA. Into the Tupac movie.
That's what I said.
Into the Dr. Dre aftermath.
That's what I said.
Kept it going, the whole history. Because you can't stop it and start it, stop it and start it.
That's a tall order to try to deliver.
Because it's not based on accuracy. You're getting
and following NWA.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Come on,
man. The bar's through the roof. And you talking about again? You talking about F. Gary Gray versus Benny Boom?
It doesn't matter. The NWA movie is not.
Benny Boom the homie. Shout out.
No, that's not accurate.
That's a good movie. It's a good movie.
I don't give a fuck. If I want to see fantasy, if I want to see fantasy,
that's what film is. That's what film is. Raz, that's what film is, though.
Wait, what the fuck are you talking about, Ras Kass?
If you doing a movie about shit that really happened, tell the story that happened.
But again,
have you seen the Notorious movie?
I don't watch
rapper movies. The nicest guy in the fucking world, the Notorious movie. But he said it was a fucking shark and a shady motherfucker.
Let's not talk about.
You said
as a West Coast rapper, you said that the NWA movie was
accurate.
So let's keep it West Coast because that's what we are expert.
And we on East Coast.
Shouts out to the fucking West. We here. Can we all be happy?
Yes, we love the West Coast. I gotta take a piss at some point.
Champs is here with us.
Thank you.
No, it's just not. First of all, there are New York people. I'm gonna do a D-Dot. I'm gonna save mine for my own
we
Drink
New York
Champs.
people.
No, I'm saying.
We New York people.
I know, nigga. I know D-Dot with Wise, nigga. Like I know D-Dot through my criminal homeboy, who's one of my best friends, who I met through Jay-Z. I know fucking D-Dot. Like I know D-Dot. Like as a fan, I was a fan of D-Dot.
We know what you're saying. We know what you're saying. But
long story short, if it ain't accurate, it's people that were there on the ground that can tell the stories about what happened at this place, when it happened, who did what, who got knocked out, who got fucked up. You don't tell stories on dead people and act like they got fucked up. You don't lie. So I don't watch narratives of rappers for one. Because when
you damn sure it was Notorious.
Because when a nigga pop, it reminds me of what rappers say in their music. All of a sudden, you went from broke nigga, then all of a sudden you get your first platinum record, and niggas be like, I got all the bitches, and now nigga, I was a killer. Like, wasn't you the humble guy that was sad about life? Your first 2 albums, you was a nice, good guy. All of a sudden, you kill everybody. You got all the dope. You the murderer, my nigga. You know Pablo? Every nigga know Pablo, bro. Knock it off.
Right.
Knock it off, my nigga. If you knew Pablo, you wouldn't rap. Nigga, my cousin is Barima Big Night. Blue to get you, my nigga.
Here we go.
One of the greatest.
Here we go. Who's the worst nigga with that shit?
You've been going.
Who's the number one nigga with that? Who's the number one nigga with the fake?
All these niggas.
Who's the number one nigga? The number one nigga with the fake criteria. The number one nigga. Who's number one?
I'm never gonna do
Who's
that.
the number one nigga? Fake criteria. Number one nigga. Fake criteria. Who?
All these rap niggas.
Number one.
I don't like rap niggas.
Come on,
I'm a nigga that happen to rap.
The number one nigga. Fake criteria. Who?
I feel like he kind of.
Who?
Take the fifth. Plead the fifth.
Who?
Yeah, I will.
Plead the fifth.
No, I'm doing politics.
Yeah.
I plead politics.
Plead the fifth.
Politically,
Who are you referring to?
There's no win.
When I said what?
Number one nigga with the fake criteria. Number one nigga with the fake criteria. Who?
I don't even know what the fake criteria. I don't even know what that means.
Didn't sell the drugs, didn't kill the niggas, didn't murder the bitches.
Why don't you say it then, Tony?
Didn't party in clubs.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
Number one nigga.
Speak it.
Who are you talking about?
Number one nigga.
He got it. You feel some type of way.
Man, y'all niggas. No, y'all rappers. I'm a comic, nigga.
You a rapper too, brother. Come on, let's go.
Who the number one nigga? Didn't murder niggas, didn't fuck bitches, didn't get money.
What I'm saying, he made a point about Pac representing something that he wasn't. Right.
Oh, you said Pac? Okay.
I said the NWA movie was accurate, but everybody's inaccurate.
No, I thought he was referring to somebody.
Even with Pac,
he said on his first album, he made reference on your first album, you was this.
Because like Pac being Digital Underground and then being that.
Okay, so my point is.
But I wasn't talking about Pac. I said the movie I wouldn't watch.
It's a movie, but whoever. Somebody went from A to B.
I love it. I really.
A lot of people go from A to B.
Okay, so my point is.
But specifically Pac, yeah, we can speak on it.
But if you go from A to B, let's just use Pac for example. Like, speaking of Deric, I think he's one of the greatest to ever do it.
Yes,
but
he is.
Once again, we have to look at. I was just making a point about you saying what do we consider the greatest and what's the top. Some of the things that he was doing was not authentic, according not necessarily what you said, but some people were saying that it's not authentic. You saying you doing one thing.
Well, you got to remember, Pac is still a East Coast nigga, and then I always say this: think about what Pac and Biggie, them niggas helped design each other. Biggie, I heard because I was an industry nigga. Biggie Ready to Die did not sound like the same Biggie Ready to Die.
I agree.
Facts. I had it because I was an industry kid. Right. I'm already about to get signed. Ready to Die did not sound like that. It wasn't no fucking Biggie Give Me One More Chance. It was not those West Coast records that we all influence each other. Pac and Biggie, I'll never speak on their relationship. Them niggas had a relationship. By the time I come in, by the time I come stay with Jay-Z, them niggas had lived and died, knew me a little bit. I'm a kid with a dream, and them niggas was showing me love. And I already knew y'all, nigga. You know I was fucking with niggas.
No, I agree. Because what I mean is,
niggas
like when Pac actually, got down with Big. First off, here's the biggest thing in the world that a lot of us skipped over that program was Pac was a fan of Big.
Yeah,
like if you look
they
at
were friends.
Like if you look at
they was really friends,
their movies, both movies, Pac was actually the person that gravitated to
Think
Big.
about this.
Yeah.
Biggie wasn't wearing no Versace. That was a Pac coming over here, nigga. That's him leaving the Bay, coming to LA like, you know what? I'm gonna dress up. I'm gonna start doing this real fucking flashy shit. Nigga, Tupac was a Bay nigga. He had a fucking stupid beanie on. But you gotta remember, Pac is still a process. He's a process of Scarface and fucking Tretch. That's why he wearing chains and the fucking leather shit. It's facts. Yeah, so Pac is the East Coast nigga that get his dog years in LA, in the Bay. Then he come to LA. Then he come to LA and he learn how to fly up.
So what I'm saying to you is,
I agree with this nigga.
There's a Tupac Shakur and then there's a Tupac Shakur.
And I mean, I think everybody
knows every human being.
There is a Tupac.
And there's a Biggie. There's a Biggie Smalls and there's the Notorious B.I.G.
That's true.
And they are intermingled.
There's a Christopher Wallace. There's a Christopher Wallace.
There you go.
And then
it's the same thing he's saying. It's the same thing he's saying.
No, what I'm saying to you is, unfortunately, like Charlie Mack said earlier, is that we equate their music with their human reality.
Right.
Exactly.
And I'm saying
to you, I'm saying
that's wrong.
You were saying writers.
I'm saying that's wrong.
That's what we saying.
And I'm saying that's wrong. I'm saying to you, I'm saying it's wrong because here goes a guy that's hosting a great show out there. Shout out to Drink Champs. I'm gonna clap myself. And DJ EFN,
Thank you.
But we need to know a guy that said he admired a certain style of rapper. Listened to these style of rappers, but ended up going this way. Right. Had choices to make. Right. That's the beauty of hip hop. You had choices to make.
We always.
Right. But I'm sure there was a path, a time along your path, where N.O.R.E might not have felt like. I forgot. I think your last name is Santiago, but it might have been. It might have been a record that you might have made that just been a little crossing your soul. It might have just been a little uncomfortable with who you were or who you were perceived as, but you might have been willing to try it.
No, I made 19 records that way. I made 19 records that way.
Right. And so my point is, at the end of the day, that was probably a part of you that somebody brought out you to explore. But it also might have softened you up a little bit in people's eyes. It might have softened you up in some people's eyes.
He's right.
You see what I'm saying to you?
You're right.
So you actually are portraying something that at certain times ain't necessarily 100% how you want to be.
How people perceive me.
Well, you created that perception. So when you go left, it's almost uncomfortable for people. We're not used to you like that.
Right.
I mean, I'm a perfect example. I threw on a suit this weekend. You would have thought I'd never put on a suit except for court.
I saw you in the suit.
Niggas was like, yo, I'm like, God damn. But the perception is every time they see me, I'm trying to be Russell Simmons and just baseball hat and this and that. So if we create a perception and then there's a part of us that want to go left, we got to understand that you can't define me by that first perception you had of me. That's what we do for rappers. N.O.R.E can never, ever go a certain way because we're going to go back, nigga. You probably got dudes right now, yo, fam, all that Pharrell shit, fam. I needed that T.O.N.Y. from you, nigga. I needed that T.O.N.Y. from you, fam.
No, you're right. But
that's facts.
But hip hop, in general, we have to evolve. Meaning, what I mean is, yo,
evolution takes help and assistance.
The thing about it is this, right?
We all need help.
The thing about it is this. I would be a fucking asshole, right? To be the guy that says to Pharrell, yo, you're the only reason why I'm here. Now, the thing about it is, you guys could think that. Chill, relax. You guys can say, yo, you know what? The only reason why Pharrell is here is because N.O.R.E did a record with him, right? That's how you guys think. Chill, let me think. But I'm telling you, I'm the reason to say, I could care less. Pharrell, you're here. I think you're one of the most talented people in the world. And I think that you would be here whether I was here involved with your career or not. This is how I think.
Yeah, destiny is destiny.
But destiny is destiny. Thank you. But I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. So when he's the person that he is without me, it makes me feel fantastic.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't make me want to tell him, yo, nigga, you gotta stand here and you gotta salute me and you gotta do all that. Like, I don't want that.
No, it's real.
Cause you a real nigga though, bro.
That's like somebody saying Big wouldn't be big if you didn't give him that beat at that moment or that time, right?
Yeah, but I don't feel that way is what you're saying. I'm like you.
Right. And I'm the same way.
Right.
Like, I don't feel that way. Like look, I love Pharrell. Like, I really do. And I think Pharrell will be who Pharrell is, regardless of whether
y'all were the vehicle for that opportunity.
But will I never acknowledge what we did? Yes. I'm gonna always acknowledge that, and I'm always tell him, yeah, make sure, man. Nigga, I seen you was wearing tight chains.
Well, VA niggas, I just wanted to say this. Everything that we ever do in our lives, hearing your stories, like, you gotta remember, this is my first time. This is my first time ever meeting you.
We met a few times.
I was so wasted. What the fuck was I doing?
The thing about it, again, I'm a student first and foremost. This
is my first time actually aware enough to know I met you. And I might have been in Philly or here.
No, I lived here for what, 10 years.
Tony, you gotta relax. No,
I'm not gonna lie, man. Your name rings every bell.
That's not the way big chance works.
And I never even fucking.
I think you might get to Philly like once or twice.
You gotta relax.
I remember you from there. I was like,
you gotta hold it down.
And initially the conversation, I just want to say thank you. I was like,
come on, Tony Rock, you gotta
wiped out. Yeah, you made it like my idea. But my whole thing about N.O.R.E and everybody, like, what you said to me, honestly, on some real shit, like those foundations, Boys to Men or this, that, and the third, like some of those people I know. You know, I met them later in my journey. You know, before I'm a signed artist. When I met N.O.R.E, I got the best story about really.
But I definitely don't got no Poison Men story. That was crazy. I need a Poison Men story.
I know Mark. I went to high school with Mark. I went to Lasha. I went to school for the arts. Exactly. I went to high school, but I was drawing. I wasn't even on the rap shit. I was like 15.
When he left LA and came to Philly, he created.
And then I saw him, and I was like, yo, that's ill.
Yeah,
bro.
because
I'm
he left.
for you.
Well, let me tell you what's wild about that. He left on the pretenses of being the Bobby Brown of the group. That was his sole reason for leaving him. He created a group and left the group.
But was Will Smith the Bobby Brown of the
of Jazzy Fresh Prince?
Yes.
No, because Jazzy's a legend.
They never broke up.
They're still together.
They never broke up. Never. They never broke up.
That's hard.
Never.
So Will is still with Jazzy.
No, Jazzy the Fresh Prince still is today.
But it's just that Will is just like a lot richer.
No, it's just think about this. Y'all on a path, yes, I'm saying, again, okay, I'm gonna walk this way, you gonna walk that way. But we still together. At the end of that road, you gonna still gonna be there. We all down. Still
brothers,
today.
man.
Today.
That's the best story you can have.
That's the thing I love about it. That's the thing that I love about it.
Because everybody hates each other, everybody that's a group in general. To make it back
no one wanted to be
everybody hates
no
each other.
one wanted to be
That's what you want to know.
You gotta think about that. Nobody wanted to be
I hate every nigga that I used to like my
but that's what I'm saying. That ain't the case. No one wanted to be the other person. Like Jeff never wanted to be Will. Will never wanted to be Jeff. Period. Jeff was the magnificent. Will
I'm
never
gonna be honest.
Period.
Can I play like on Will Smith?
Absolutely. All that. Go in.
Like put me in like a biopsy pick.
Biopsy. I love it.
We don't want to go biopsy pick. You want to do a biopsy pick.
You want to do a Lifetime movie.
You want to do a biopsy pick.
Like what is it? The Lifetime movie?
Biopic. Not a biopsy.
Official shit.
Biopsy pick.
I'll say Revolt can promote it. We'll do it in Revolt. Let me be my man Ramon, Raheem, and Shaheem. But listen, this is what we'll do. We'll do. They're asking us to rap. Okay.
Asking us to rap.
We gotta rap.
Listen, I'm just telling you this. Cause look, I'm gonna get in shape at some point.
Let me tell you something.
So I can try to play Will Smith.
I'm saying to you, anything is possible. The Fresh Prince played Ali, so guess what? You can do it.
No, but I want to try to play the Will Smith.
N.O.R.E. can do that.
Wait, time's out.
And the Philly Will Smith is Fresh Prince.
I'm going like that's what I want to play. I want to play the Will Smith before he got on.
The Fresh Prince.
Oh, that's dope.
The Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince.
So I want to play that nigga.
Let me tell you, you get an Oscar.
That's on.
I get an Oscar.
That shit lit, bro.
And I'm gonna walk on the Rocky steps.
Question. No question.
I'm gonna do all that.
No question.
With Charlie Mack. Charlie Mack.
Let me tell you something.
Listen, was gonna pick this up. I'm calling all the people today. I'm calling all the people. Revolt's gonna pick this up. Charlie.
Forget all that. If you make that commitment, I'm talking about me and Will will do that movie. Period.
So
transform it to the Fresh
how
Prince.
much pounds I gotta lose?
Well, first off,
I know I gotta lose some 10 pounds.
And get some Prince heels.
Well, first off,
No hills. Come on.
no, need that.
No shiny suits and no heels. Come on, please.
He didn't wear shiny suits.
No shiny suits. Will not wear no shiny suits.
Lacoste Sportif.
Will is what?
6'3".
So you telling me I can walk up the thing?
No, you just cast short people.
Wait, no, yeah, like Rocky.
No, because here's what I want to tell you. Right? I'm like the closest thing to Will.
All we gotta give him is a flat top. And I N.O.R.E. get there
besides Will,
with a flat top.
Let me go on record saying this, right? N.O.R.E. Let me go on record saying this, though.
Wait.
Let me go on record saying this. Everything that you've done thus far, you've been successful at it. Right or wrong?
I feel like I play
Will Smith.
Here we go. I feel like it's
Mack.
I feel like it's
That's the movie. Look, I'm casting it.
Nigga call him Charlie. You call him Charlie Mack?
Absolutely.
Charlie, I'm cast. I'm telling you, I already see it.
And you, Jeff.
I'll be Jeff.
And you, Jeff. Magnificent.
That's hard.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna lie. So me and you, Jeff. That's me the flat top.
First Prince.
I can lose weight and everything.
You gotta lose weight.
I'm gonna lose a flat top. Flat top. And I'm gonna get light skin.
Oh, he had a flat top too back then.
I'm gonna get light skin.
But he wore glasses.
There's no Cubans. It was Philly, nigga.
He wore glasses.
Charlie, do I have to get light skin? Do I have to get? Because I'll stand like in.
Listen, we can do that. We can change. We can
get light skin.
Color correction.
We should do at least a Funny or Die.
we fix it.
We can do a Funny or Die, and you gotta be Will Smith.
Tony.
I'll be Jeff.
We gotta take a picture. No, I'm gonna pee.
We should do a mini movie.
Color correction, we can fix that. We make you lighter. We make you lighter.
And then I'm gonna stand on my knees so I can be short.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna be honest.
Wait, where you going? We gotta take a pic. We gotta do a pic and a drop.
Listen, is this the exit out or is this cold out?
No, I'm just gonna be honest.
Sometimes it's like this.
It's cold out.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for Drink Champions. Thank you, N.O.R.E. Thank you,
Charlie Mack bought and shit.
The before. Now the before and shit guy was like Tony said.
I'm feeling about to do a screen test right now.
No, I can do that.
Do it right now, screen test. I
No,
dare you.
that's not what's gonna happen. Because you know why? I'm gonna go in and focus. I'm gonna focus.
Get in the character.
I'm gonna get in the character.
Shaheem Reed in the house. My brother.
I'm not gonna lie. I gotta take a piece.
Go, so we can take the flick and the
I
drop.
don't know who went downstairs.
You have been listening to the Drink Champs podcast. Drink Champs is a weekly podcast created by DJ EFN and N.O.R.E. and is produced by DJ EFN and N.O.R.E. Sound engineered by Hazardous Sounds. You can also watch us on Revolt TV every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, as well as online 6 days following the TV premiere of an episode. Schedule may vary depending on special releases or off weeks. For everything Drink Champs, including Drink Champs merch, powered by 89 Clothing, log on to drinkchamps.com. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at DrinkChamps. Follow DJ EFN at Who's Crazy on Instagram, at DJ EFN on Facebook and Twitter, and follow N.O.R.E. at The Real Noriega on Instagram, at Noriega on Twitter and Facebook. Look out for new podcasts coming out under our podcast network. Also be sure to subscribe, rate, and comment on iTunes and everywhere else our podcast is available. We also post audio on SoundCloud and YouTube, so search us, find us, subscribe, like, and comment there as well. Thank you to our Drink Champs Army for continued support, and if you are new to the Army, thanks for joining the family.